Alright everyone, welcome back to another episode in India Month here. Today we're focusing on northern India with Chana Masala. This is a super popular dish. I've never made this before, honestly. I don't know a ton about Indian food, but when I was looking for videos of people making this one online so I could kind of compare to what I was about to do and whatever, I like to find a recipe and then look at videos so I know like, hey, this... when I'm cooking it, is this correct? You know, does this look right? Anyways, I was looking for videos of tons of videos online for this one, and honestly, the spice blends, the ingredients used vary dramatically from video to video. So, what I'm using in mine is going to be tomato sauce or tomato puree, chickpeas or garbanzo beans, depending on what you want to call them. You can use dried ones, pressure cook them for, God, how long, 2-ish hours or something? You pressure cook them for a while, you let them soak for 24 hours, and you end up with this. You could just buy this in a can if you want. It's a textural thing. Some oil or ghee, 2 onions, a green chili, some cilantro to top it with, some ginger paste, some garlic paste. You could also use ginger garlic paste if you got that. Then for spices, we have bay leaf, cinnamon stick, cloves, cardamom, Kashmiri chili powder, coriander powder, fenugreek powder, turmeric, cumin, and garam masala. A lot of spices go into this dish. Let's begin cooking here. I'm just gonna... Oh, that was a terrible idea. That didn't work at all. Oh, it kind of worked a little. That was a lie. It worked a little. Once again, I touched the chili and then I touched my face. Why do I always do that every video? I'm like, let me just grab the side of this chili pepper and then rub it all over my skin. That's what we need to do. All right, to start, let's get the heat on. Get a pan. I'm using a pot because I feel like it, but you should use a pan. You're gonna wanna use some oil or ghee, about 2 tablespoons worth. Measurings for suck. Oh, this is why you use a spoon. Can we just... Nah, that really didn't work either. All around bad idea. Use a spoon. I gotta rinse this off. Oh, now I touched it. My fingers are all oily. And I have to use this disgusting tomato vine scented soap again. Who at Myers thought this was a good idea? Who thought let's make a soap that smells like bell peppers? And while that heats up, let's get our whole spices in there. You need a bay leaf or 2, 1 cinnamon stick, 2 whole cloves, and 2 or 3 cardamom pods. Green cardamom, to be specific. Now let's work on our onions and fast. You should have prepped this before you threw those in there. But I like being on a time crunch and being nervous about burning things, you know? I like the feeling of adrenaline. Maybe don't put this on high. It's probably too hot. Put those to the side. The feeling of adrenaline has made me too nervous. That got way too hot, way too fast. This is all the cutting that you're doing today, by the way, too, with this one. It's a very easy dish. We're just toasting these bad boys till they're a little fragrant, a little brown. Not too dark, though. You don't want to burn them. Please don't burn them. You're looking like you might burn them. I don't know why. You just are. I don't trust you. Don't do it. Bro, I lied when I said that's the only thing you're cutting. You're also cutting this pepper. You don't got to dice it. You can if you want it to be hotter. I am just going to try and stab it. Hold it by the stem and just slice it in half like that. All right, now that I can smell these, let's get the pepper in. And all this onion. Is this like a... Oh, it was completely cut. It was just held together still by nothingness. That was cool. All right, get the onion in the pot too. Should have used the bigger pot. Oh, I 100% should have used a way bigger pot. What a bad idea, using a pot this small. We're just gonna cook this down a little bit. By the way, the onion, it's like 1 large, or I had like a small and a medium onion there. I don't know if you noticed that, so that's what I tossed in. Bro, see, this is a good sign of when you should put your onion in. See how that's brown, but not black? That's when you want to toss in your onion. And now we can crank up the heat to cook these onions down. Go ahead and add in some salt. That'll help break the onion down faster. See, if you would have used a bigger pan, this would cook quicker. So it'd be more surface area contacting with the bottom. But now that these are becoming translucent, it's time for ginger garlic paste. Either add in a tablespoon of ginger garlic or a ½ tablespoon of ginger and ½ tablespoon of garlic paste. Give them a mix and get ready for this to smell fantastic. And now while that cooks down slightly here, it's time to add in our spices. Every recipe that you find online has different amounts. I'm going with 2 teaspoons of coriander, 2 teaspoons of garam masala. Mix it up so nothing burns. You could have prepped your spices in a little bowl. That would have been smart. 1½ teaspoons of chili powder, Kashmiri chili powder to be specific. Don't get it into the spoon. It's a pain in the ass to get it out of the spoon. A ½ teaspoon of cumin, a ½ teaspoon of ground fenugreek, and a ¼ teaspoon of turmeric. That might have been more. That was kind of a heaping teaspoon, but it's fine. And now get your tomato puree in there. And you're just gonna let this cook down for a minute or so. There's not much water in here, so be careful. You want to keep things moving so it doesn't burn. Oh, just a quick warning. There's like those 2 cloves in there. Don't bite down on those. Those are gonna hurt you. Same with the cinnamon stick, the bay leaf. I mean, it's gonna be hard to find them and pull out before you start. Not the bay leaf and the cinnamon stick, but the cloves and the cardamom. Probably toss them. You can eat the cardamom pops. You can eat the chili too. I'm probably gonna dodge all those things. But once this looks like a cohesive sauce, like see how it's all like clumped and together in one pretty uniformed color, add in your can of chickpeas or your fresh chickpeas in a little bit of water. I'm dumping the whole can in and using that chickpea juice to help thicken things up. Well, I guess loosen things up right now, and now we're just gonna let this simmer for 5 minutes or so, just to become homogeneous, just to let the sauce cook into those chickpeas. I mean, they're not raw, obviously, but we're trying to cook the chickpeas a little bit more, soften them up. And you can use this time to try and put all your spices away. Also to clean up all these spilt spices. Remember to scrape the bottom of the pot. You don't want anything sticking down there and burning. Once it starts bubbling, you can turn the heat way down and just cover it. That lid doesn't fit. It's good enough. Cover it and just, you're gonna let it simmer for like 5 minutes. Like I said, take advantage. Take advantage of your 5 chill minutes and just start cleaning, you know? I mean, you're gonna have to do it eventually. Why not right now? Whoever you're making this for, or if you're just alone, sitting at your house, you're gonna have to do it eventually, right? You'll appreciate it. You yourself will appreciate it later. Or a significant other or something. I don't know who you are. None of the other YouTubers makes you watch them do dishes. That's for sure. Because they know that will decrease watch time, baby. You know what might not decrease watch time? Watching them sharpen a knife. Huh? Does that? You guys like this? Remember to mix it up every once in a while it simmers. Dang it, I just cleaned the knife and I forgot about the cilantro. Pull a chickpea and just check where we're at. Does it smush? It does smush. I saw some people just like crush up some of them. I've been told it makes a better texture. I don't think this step is required, but I do like better textures. All right, I'll be back in a little bit when this is done, ready to plate up. All right, been another 5 minutes and this looks done. Smells fantastic too. Oh my God, like super fragrant. Let's plate this up. Cut the heat. Thinking maybe I like pour it over the, yeah, like that. That one I don't want there. All right, you slightly messed up the pretty design already, but that's fine. I'm thinking if I fill in all the space over here too. Do a hard slap like that. That was a mistake over here. I mean, hey, listen, nothing that I can't fix in post, you know? Cilantro. Oh, this is spicy. No, I don't have to fix it in post because I covered it with cilantro. All right, let me get the thumbnail. I'll be right back. All right, glamour shots have been taken. Let's give this bad boy a taste. That is really good. You should make it. This was an easy one. Now here's the thing. You might want to leave out that green chili because that single bite, I mean, I'm going to eat it all. It's not like it's an unbearable spice, but it's hot. Like, it is not a mild spice by any means. This is a spicy spice. I like the crunch of the onion. Chickpeas are nice and mushy. There isn't really a single spice dominating here. It's actually very well balanced. The only thing that might, no, I don't think it even needs a little citrus. Maybe? I mean, you guys know me. I don't need much of an excuse to try putting lime juice on something. Yeah, I like it with that lime juice on there, but I don't think it needs it. But it is really good. Wow. This is yet another easy vegetarian. Could have been vegan. Definitely could have been vegan if I didn't, definitely could have been vegan if I didn't use ghee, but whatever. Don't matter to me, but if it mattered to you, use oil instead. I'm gonna crush this. I'll go with rice. It goes so good with the rice. I love this. Another one that I actually make. I'll see you guys next time.